certainly the tourist. In the cabinet, because they always put the better stuff here, or they think it's the better stuff. Like all of these are 49 cents too. Really, really nice ones. So we can just try things on. Original art, and look at this. Somebody painted a bottle of Dom, and then I turned it around to see if it was, you know, prefab. But no, somebody named Paige Jones actually did it. And then look, little fleur de lis or whatever. No, somebody else did that one. Debbie in 2015. I'm here with my kids today. Well, with my daughter. She's buying a costume. She brought her friends with her. He's holding a dress. I think he's looking for something leather. Anyway, so we're just here. Oh my gosh, the camel's still here. Remember I showed you that last time? It's still here. I'm surprised nobody's bought it. It's so unique. Who's buying the yellow dress? Because it's really cute.
Andrew.
Andrew, you're not going to wear a dress, are you? You are?
Yes,
I mean, some of the men do wear dresses and kilts over there, but
he looks fantastic in it. With the shoes and he belted it in the middle.
I thought y'all were going to be barbarians. Isn't that precious? You guys are in my vlog for YouTube. I hope you know that.
Please get me talk about all these people like you know who they are.
I know, but I just like unique art. I'm sorry.
Good job, Debbie.
Back at the Goodwill. Salvation Army today. Well, I finished up my shopping here for this Saturday on a book that run up at a great price, scanned up at like $40 down in my basket. Decided to check out a new Goodwill Select. See, okay, their books are pretty reasonable. 49 cents for these little paperbacks. And then these are orange tags, so that'll be good. I didn't get a chance to look around too much in here. A couple of old duties, some of them look fake though. This one's been here forever. I really want to know what that means. Oh, they were clearing out the one up in the front. I was scared. I dropped something on myself. Oh, some more Brighton Bat. Oh, something in them too. Salt and pepper shakers. Those are cute. These are beautiful wine glasses. Can I turn this around real quick?
Arrived at Society of St. Vincent de Paul thrift store.
That would make a nice jewelry holder. I thought it was one of those California pottery things or something. Always interested in the crafting things too. It's so cute. And that's $3. Can't even get the jar for $3. Look at that. I think there's a little pet in there too, or the littlest pet shop. Lots of people still use these. I used to have a big collection of those. Sure. Hi, I have a donation, so I can get my 25 coupon. Is that right?
They changed the rules. They came up with this. It has to be a 13-gallon bag. The kitchen size.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. Look, guys, it's a fake Michael Kors. Of course, I looked through the bags. They had some nice ones, but nothing that I found to actually keep yet. I'm also looking for like the giveaway bags. Actually done really well for me on Poshmark, but it has to be like a Chanel. And of course, the clutch bags always do well too. Sold on Posh. Okay, so you see that little hole back here in the bookshelf? Tons of stuff back there. Garage sale in my middle school, and there's a silent auction, which I always love. I'm gonna go check that out. I like to come to the school garage sales especially because the teachers always bring out all their resources, their books that I can use and resell as well. Teachers also have the reputation of prepping their children for college, so there's a lot of good books or college textbooks as well. So I'm waiting on the cotton candy. It looks like they're having a pretty good sale today. Books, clothes, shoes. So I'm just looking at the bric-a-brac today. Lots of cute stuff. All right, guys. Well, I'm the last to leave the Salvation Army as usual. Great deal on some books. Maya over at Purse Diva asked to see a sneak peek at my basket next time. So I'm going to give you a quick peek. I've got a beautiful Italian picture. I've got a book there for $125 and two other ones for $25. I've got some mugs, and I think I have a lunchbox there, brand new with a tag. That's it. I'm not going to close my walkway because it's time to go and I still have to go to the groceries. Okay, guys, thanks for coming with me on this ride. Hey, guys, I thought I would stop at one of my faves and take a quick look-see, which usually turns into 3 hours, right? Then this one. Oh, of course, the requisite screaming kids. Look at all the bags. I love this pattern of Vera Bradley. It's really a classic. It's in great condition too. But no, just can't go for that one. It's crazy, but I've been buying and selling handbags for so long. I can just look at one from a distance like this one right here. Immediately know what's in it. Etne Anye, all leather bags. Same thing with the fossil. Anything, the entire row. To show you this fabulous mid-century table. I don't know what they call these. I think they're called nesting chairs or something. $60. Mid-century, modern, so sought after. If someone will buy it and probably flip it for $800. It's just gorgeous. I'll take a look at my basket. And this is a really nice one, and I think there's even a few more around here. And I thought I would just take a quick look and see. I really want to look at the jewelry and the books here. So that's an orange dress. I love shirt dresses. If you're in Hipsterville, everything is a little bit more expensive. But I still found some good things, even though there was quite a few people scanning books. He managed to escape, so anyway, guys, join me here at the thrift store for a few more purses. Well, there's a ton of Coach bags that are in pretty good condition and some brand new. So I'm going to pick up some of those. I cannot believe it. She came along while she was getting ready to pay as well, because like I said, we're at the checkout, but I perused over here. And she said, let me see what you got down here. Let me see. What is that you got? I said, that's mine, ma'am. She said, well, let me see what you got anyway. I said, you don't need to be looking in my basket. She said, well, it's not yours. You haven't paid for it yet. Oh my gosh. I just said, it's mine. It's very rude of you to do that. You don't see me looking through your basket. I just could not believe it. Crazy people. All of these are genuine Coach. This is a basket full of Coach bags. Here's a really nice classic messenger. Hey guys, haven't been to this one in a while. But I'm looking, Nick and Nora's popping up everywhere. They're like dog toy. Extremely durable. Oh, Valentino Escada. Brand new beautiful shoes. Amazing. I've seen those before. How much is that? Carlos Function. Yes, so they do have some high prices.
The shoes will range anywhere from $2 to $10 a pair.
That is really, really
Yeah,
nice.
and we have most of our furniture is
This
still.
for a radio. How cool is that? It's like prison art to me. Oh my gosh, guys. I am so freaking excited. I am so excited. I cannot even believe. I am so happy that I was told by my husband, aren't you going to go to that storage unit sale? And I was like, I don't know. As soon as I walked in, I saw a lot of designer shoes. That we got into talking about Poshmark, and I was telling her you should sell them on Poshmark, and I was telling her that I sell there, and then she wrote it down, and then she told me she was an estate sales broker, so she gave me her address and phone number, and she has a little booth or something somewhere, so I'm going to figure it out. And she told me that I would probably see her Monday, that she's in there, girls. Oh my goodness, guys, I cannot believe the stuff I got. I got Stuart Weitzman shoes, brand spanking new. And again, they were brand new. So they're mostly animal print, really sexy shoes, very trendy, very today. And I got a little bit of jewelry, not much, just some cufflinks and a little pendant that I thought was interesting. And so altogether I paid $65 for a box full of shoes and some jewelry, but I know I can make at least double that at least on one pair of shoes. On those Stuart Weitzman, I could easily make $99 on them on eBay. They are just, oh my gosh, guys, I'm super excited about it. I really am, and I'm very excited to. Oh, she has some Judith Lieber belts that you know, she pulled them out, and I thought they didn't know what to sell them for. She said her and her husband, they were going to do the research on them. And I know that I've seen handbags, I've seen tiny little trinkets sell for $100, so you should get no less than $100 for those belts. So she said, oh, thank you very much, and so forth and so on. And she told me she could not believe the ladies' closet, things that were still tagged, and you know, everything from Christian Dior to Chanel and so forth and so on. So she would cut me a deal as a reseller, so we're going to check it out. We're going to see what's going on. Gosh, I'm super excited, guys. I cannot believe it. A connection. How much better is that than a connection? And then I even asked her about books, and he said that he doesn't particularly have any from that estate, but that he would let me know when he runs into you know, people that are selling books in bulk. So I'm just all around excited, guys. It was a great day. It started well. Well, guys, I got some great stuff. Look at those cute shoes. All of these are designer shoes. They're, oh my gosh, they're amazing. She's got YSL. She's got all kinds of stuff. They did make me an offer of $650 for practically an entire room full of clothes. but I'm just not sure if I want to go with the entire lot of stuff. So I told her I'd be back and look around. I did buy also some antique perfume bottles that I think I can flip. So we'll be back though. And all today it really was. All right guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.